Well, you guys just keep interrupting me, so I'm just gonna fucking. Can I say it? Can I just do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome
hold on.
back. Oh my God. No, you guys say it. You guys say it. You guys say it. You guys say it.
I was gonna laugh. That's why I said hold on.
Oh my God.
All right.
Can I say the intro now?
Yes.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the 4M Crew podcast. It's Cole. Alongside me are Dom and Colton. Be sure to give us a follow on Twitter at the 4M Crew Pod. We bring these podcasts to YouTube, Spotify, and iTunes. Be sure to search us up at the 4M Crew podcast. Be sure to give us a 5-star rating and a follow, or subscribe to us on YouTube. So, on this podcast, Colton's finally here. He's no longer sick.
Howdy.
Want to say what you had and where you've been?
Basically, I've had a strep throat, and I've been in my bed. Rest.
The way you said that, I've been in my bed.
I just gotta interrupt for a second. I'm fucking crying. Yeah.
You want to describe strep?
No. No. Someone explain why I'm crying because.
So
like,
basically,
no one
we've
fucking
been
understands.
trying to do this intro for probably what is it
Okay.
now? 10,
We were
15
supposed
minutes.
to start the podcast at 10:30 p.m.
Yeah, it's
and
11 o'clock.
Currently 11:10 at night.
And we've been
So,
trying to do the intro for 10 minutes, and
I got
Dom
work
keeps
at
fucking
5:30.
up. Oh
All
my
right, guys,
God.
I'm better. We can keep talking. I just kept fucking up, and Cole just kept talking in the middle of my laughing.
Yeah, every time I've tried to do this intro probably 4 times now, and Dom keeps fucking interrupting it. And the last one was Colton. Thought his fucking
Well,
mic
no,
went deaf.
Because my mic sometimes it will just like stop working, and then I can't hear these two, and it was just pitch
Like
quiet.
the
for,
actual
a good
timing of this,
solid
I
10
instantly
seconds.
just say like the first word of the intro, and Colton just goes, "Hey."
No, because these motherfuckers went silent for a solid like 10 seconds, didn't say a thing, and I was in mid-sentence, but they just went quiet. So I was like, oh shit, hello? Right when Cole was like, hello guys, what?
That's so annoying.
And then this dude kept trying to talk in the middle of me laughing. And I was like, dude, hold on.
Yeah, and then yeah, all right, Dom. Like, actually, in the middle of an intro, you just wheeze, and then you want me to keep that in? Like
I think
midway,
it's
you
raw
just go.
material.
Like,
Would you guys like some raw material in our intro? I think you would.
That was pretty gay.
yeah, raw material, really?
Yeah, that was pretty gay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for trying to keep it real. All right.
All right,
Speaking of which,
so
am I the only one that has a bucket of cheese balls under their desk?
Yeah.
that's kind of weird.
I literally just have like a big gallon bucket of cheese balls thrown under
Dude,
my
I
desk.
don't. I think the last time I had cheese balls was Mr. Remer's class in 6th grade. Remember when he had to have big bucket of cheese balls?
Yeah.
I think that's the last time I had them.
Yeah, cheese balls. Thought he had dum dums.
Yeah, he had you, didn't he?
The way you said that, you said it like it was like the best thing. You were like, no, he had dum dums.
Were you in the fucking history class where he fucking hated us? Like we threw paper
Yeah,
airplanes and
yeah,
shit
yeah,
at
yeah.
one time, and he just like flipped.
Yeah, that's where we also
Or-
watched that
oh,
like
and
10. We watched for like 2 weeks the World War.
Timeline,
The, yeah.
fucking timeline. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
He did a World War II timeline, but it wasn't like the main shit. It was the dumb stuff. It was like literally anything possible about the war for 2 weeks. That's how long this timeline was. 2 weeks.
Hey, that was
dude.
lit until we found out that we had to actually know what the timeline was about.
Dude, I fell asleep. That's the first time I ever fell asleep in class.
Oh, but we did nothing for 2 weeks in that class. It was just a blow off.
That was gay.
No, Bales paid attention.
It was a blow off.
So when was the all right? When did we upload our last podcast?
Last week, which is me and you, not Colton, because he had strep throat.
So
Yeah, Dom didn't even know what the fuck strep throat was.
so
I
in that
did too.
He's
so
like,
in that one we didn't
think it
talk.
was real.
Okay, so that one was after our birthdays, right?
Yeah, we didn't talk about our birthdays though because it was a sports podcast and that doesn't really relate.
Yeah, I mean we could have talked about it in the intro, but
That's no.
so basically since what our last random podcast,
It was
I
like
don't.
3 or 4 weeks ago because we've been busy, man.
Yeah, so my birthday happened on the 16th and Dom's happened on the 18th. So that was
Alright.
pretty lit. But
Before you start, I gotta ask: does it suck having a birthday like right next to Christmas, or is it?
yeah,
Yes.
because
Yes, it
even when you're a kid, you
100%
don't even
sucks.
get gifts on Christmas as much.
No,
I mean, you
I-
do if it's like when you're a kid and Santa's.
I'm talking about like waiting a whole fucking year for it to happen again though. Like some people wait like 4 or 5
Yeah,
months.
yeah,
for
you don't get
birthday.
that break.
You have to wait a whole year to get presents again.
Yeah, you don't get that break, and then it all happens at once, and it's not really that embracive either, because like usually like your aunt won't give you really that much, or your grandma won't really give you that much, just because they give you it for Christmas and not for your
People
birthday.
honestly just don't care because Christmas is right around the corner.
Well, I have mine on the 16th. My mom's is on the 17th. I have two on the 24th in my family. Like it's kind of
Damn, that's fucked up.
yeah. So I mean, I know. I feel like this is like well known. I feel like a lot of people are born in December,
Yeah.
or at least people that we know. I feel like there's a
people are
lot.
born in every month.
Well, no, I mean mainly December though. Like you got to think, there's a lot of people that birthdays in December.
Oh, maybe we're St. Patrick's babies because that means that people were conceived in March. Maybe it was just a bunch of drunk sex. Maybe a bunch of drunk sex happens in March around St. Patty's Day, and like, boom, kid pops out 9 months later in December.
The way you said that, we're St. Patrick's
Yeah.
babies.
Hey, that's the thing though. Like, you ever heard of Valentine's babies? Them motherfuckers pop out in November.
Yeah, you don't want to be a Valentine's baby or
Wait,
a birthday baby of your parents.
I was just
like-
a random ass baby because I was born
So,
in
yeah.
September.
New Year's baby. Nope.
Wait,
that's
no,
not
no, no. September is the 9th month.
Maybe you
right?
were a Christmas. Maybe you were a Christmas.
Yeah, you could have been a Christmas or a New Year's.
Some nice snow sex by the fire. I like it. I like it. I
That
don't like
dude,
thinking about my
that's
parents
always
doing it,
funny
but
to
I
think
like
about though. Like if you meet somebody, you find their birthday and then you like trace it back 9 months.
Dude,
You're
well,
like,
I do that
"Oh."
all the time. Like when you randomly think about it, and you have like a random person in your class, you're like, "When's your birthday?" And then you're like, "Hot, you got fucking conceived on Valentine's
you
Day."
were
You
you
go,
were
weird-
birthday sex or
The
Valentine's
weird ass
Day
Day.
sex.
people are the
Birthday
people that are
sex.
born like on the 4th of July. Like that's a weird ass date to like have. Like, isn't Noah born on the 4th of July? Isn't that his birthday?
That's not. I mean, he wasn't conceived on the 4th of July. He was like fucking born.
I
on
know.
4th of
I'm just
July,
saying
yeah.
like that's
He
how
was
you
a
know
year
you're
baby,
planned.
not 9
It's
months.
Like, that's like, I'm just saying like that's how you know you're planned. Everybody else that's like born in like weird ass months. Like,
Oh, you mean they
September and all
planned
that.
him like that on just this day?
No, like, it's planned to have it. Most people just have sex and they're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
don't
most
feel like
people
wearing
just-
protection, kid, okay."
Like
That'd be
Noah was
funny if
planned
somebody.
Christmas
I
or
I
whatever.
bet there's probably people that actually plan to have like a baby on Christmas Day or.
Good luck with that. Like you can't plan the
No,
exact
but they
day.
try to. I bet they try.
Yeah.
Ma'am, your baby's not ready. Push.
Uh,
You know what
That's
else
fun.
usually comes up with that?
what?
That conversation with other people. When I do that, I get really fucked up, and I'm like, "Hey, you know your parents had sex to have you? Like, imagine that picture."
Dom,
in
you
your
did
head.
this in like 8th
Imagine
grade.
imagine that picture in your head. Your parents having sex.
Dude, you did this in
That's
8th
so
grade when we
gross.
were at
That's
lunch, and you
so
did that
gross.
around everybody.
It's gross, is it not?
Yeah, and then we were doing it at lunch.
Yeah, you were doing it at lunch. What the hell?
Yeah, what the
No,
fuck,
you
Cole?
said that at lunch.
Well, yeah, I used to say it all the time, but I really brought it up when people talk about being when their birthday was. Like,
Well, it's the
This-
worst for you, Dom.
Oh, speaking of 8th
why is
grade,
it the worst for me?
Well, your mom and dad are both different people, so now you got to think about your mom having sex with a different guy, and then your dad having
Speaking
sex
of,
with a different woman. So it's
Why
even
don't
worse
I-
for you.
Why don't I
8th
think about
grade.
that?
Well, it's worse for you.
I guess I don't really.
I mean, you got to think about 4 people instead of 2. You got to think about that.
How
but
big
speaking
do you think
of
your dad's
8th
dick
grade, this
Oh my
reminded
God,
me
we're not
of,
getting into that.
Anyways, I was gonna have a civil story, but speaking of 8th grade, this reminded me of it.
Oh God.
I don't know if I told you guys, but I actually saw Miss Brown at freaking Olive Garden
You told
like
us
a while
this.
back.
Oh,
You had to
yeah,
find
I
a
remember
picture
I-
for Cole, because Cole's like, "Is it this girl?" No, dude, no.
'Cause she was pretty she's a pretty
Hefty?
hefty
Is she
hefty
still
lady.
probably? Is she still probably a principal, or is she a math teacher?
I
I
don't
think
know
she's
what the hell she
retired.
does. She doesn't do anything.
She's retired.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
How?
she's, like pretty
What
old.
do you mean how? It's called she retired.
She was
I
that
don't know,
old?
Principal said, or
I
she
guess,
was that
I
like,
don't
she had
know.
that much money because she had a principal salary.
Well, maybe her husband makes bank. Who knows? It's none of your business, though. Shit.
I mean,
She
it
has a
kind of
boyfriend.
is.
She doesn't have a husband, and she felt the need to
Talk about
introduce me to
Colton
him.
goes. She has a boyfriend, guys.
No, it's because she felt the need to introduce me to him. Like, I don't care. I barely know you. Why the fuck would I want to know this guy? Like, what?
Called
Tell you
being
what.
polite.
Yeah, what?
She's like, oh, this is Matt. I was like, I don't fucking
Why do
care.
you remember his name? If you
That
remember his
wasn't-
name, you care
That
somewhat.
wasn't his,
Oh,
that
that's
wasn't
true.
his
That's
name.
true.
I
That's
just
true.
came- That wasn't his name. I just
That's a
came up with
real.
my
That's a
best
really
name.
weird random name. I don't know anybody that uses Matt as their random name.
Really, I do that all the time.
I
say,
know
oh, this is
Johnny,
Matt.
No, I usually do Steve or Mike.
Mike Cock.
Matt
His-
Crotchburns.
You know my favorite made-up name? Barry McCockiner.
I like.
Dude, you got that off of a TikTok. I swear.
No,
I like-
bro. Barry McCockiner is a funny fucking name. I follow somebody on Twitter whose name is Barry McCockiner. He's a great person. He fucking makes fun of Tom Brady all the time. Awesome guy.
I like Mike Rochburns.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Mike Rochburns.
All right. Well,
Alright, so Can y'all talk
since
about your birthdays now?
well, I mean, we just basically. I mean, they just happen. I mean,
What'd you do? What'd you do, man?
I didn't have to go to work. I mean, I didn't have to go to work then. I
I
slept
took
in.
work off. I took work off.
Yeah, did you just take it off, or did you not have to go?
Yeah, I told him weeks before my birthday. I was just like, I'm not coming in on my birthday.
I
Alright.
forget what meal I had though. I don't even remember. I know I had a good meal, but I don't remember what meal
Did
I
you
had.
ask for it, or did your mom just fucking make it and say fuck you?
My birthday's always on a dumbass day. Let me check.
I know I had scalloped potatoes and that's it. Oh, I had pork chops, mac and cheese, and scalloped potatoes. That shit's banging.
Bet my birthday's on a Saturday this year. Or no, this
Bet no one.
Oh yeah,
cared.
dude. Speaking of that, my birthday's always been on a weekday. It hasn't been on a weekend.
Yeah, what the
Hey, our
fuck?
birthdays
Mine's
are on
Thursday.
Friday. My birthday's on Friday next year, Cole. Your birthday's gonna be on
Oh
Wednesday,
my
buddy.
god.
Mine's on Thursday. What the fuck?
I thought you just said it was on a Saturday.
Yeah, I was looking at.
He forgot his birthday.
I was looking at October 24th instead of
Talk about he
September.
forgot his birthday.
And I had the OCT, like I had that scrolled all the way up, so it wasn't showing it. And I was like, "Fucking bet." And then I realized that November was below it.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time
uh,
I had a weekend birthday. Well, actually, I don't know if I want a weekend birthday. I always want to take work off.
I always celebrate my birthday on the weekend.
Well,
It's
yeah,
always
because
on the dumbass day, like fucking Thursday.
well, I'm gonna have mine on Wednesday. I just had it on Monday. Monday's the worst. But all right, I mean, all right, so we had our birthdays, and then after our birthdays, Christmas. How was your Christmas?
Well, it was all right.
Were you still sick?
What? Am I still sick?
No, were you still sick like during Christmas?
I still am sick. My voice is back. That's like the only thing that. Cause I had stomach flu too. So
So you were still
But,
pretty kind of sick during Christmas then?
yeah, but it was all right though. My dad fried a turkey. It was pretty good. Dom, your mic is trying to. contact
Yeah,
me.
what is your mic doing?
All right. Well, Dom's taking.
Yeah,
a-
dude, frying a
taking
turkey.
technical
That's
break. And then I got some new AirPods because mine got stolen. So
dude, I feel like
That's
air
How'd they get stolen?
I have no idea. I set them down for like 2 seconds and then I looked and they weren't there.
Oh, that's your own.
I don't think I'll ever get AirPods cuz I feel like they'll just fall out.
They don't. This is
I don't know.
They're
I've
just
seen
like-
I've seen people that say that they fall out.
no. That's like saying, have you ever worn Apple headphones and they just fallen out?
Yeah.
Yeah, all the time.
Are you laying down and they do?
No,
Or are
like
you,
I'll if I'm like well, if I'm wearing headphones that are wireless, I want to be able to work out of them too, you know? Like I don't
do
want
you
to wear a
have
head
the right ear.
Yeah. Dude, they just fall out. That's
Like,
why I'm
the
saying
wired
like
kind.
I have JBL ones that just wrap around. Like I feel like you just need to get earbuds that wrap around your ear.
My AirPods have never fallen out. Like, I don't know.
You never
Probably
had
just
your
put
even
special
even
ears.
when the wired ones never fell out?
Yeah, they've never fallen out. I mean, like,
Oh,
when
dude,
if
they
I was
fall
laying
out all the
down on one
time.
side, then they would come out, but
It's because it's not the right size of your ear. That's why. I mean, because not all ears are gonna be the same, so they're obviously gonna fall out.
well, yeah, they're not fucking memory foamed.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I would never get them though, because they would just fall out.
I've never had it happen, so
Like, I
my
mean,
ears
why,
are
I don't know
saturated.
why doesn't Apple have like the things that like are like squishy and then they just
They do. That's the new
oh that
AirPods.
is.
Yeah. But other than that, I got a new desk. Pretty happy about it. It's a corner desk. And I got a new bed.
Ah.
Yeah,
Well, what
'cause
did
that's
you
a
get since you're not
that's
that
re-
excited, Dom?
Yeah,
What?
fuck off.
What did
bro.
I
Yeah.
get?
Yeah, what did you get since you're not that excited about his gifts, huh?
Oh, let me think. Let me think. I got this Apple Watch. That was pretty nice.
Okay, Apple Watches are not even useful.
Yeah,
Yes.
what
Are you kidding me?
They're not
fucking-
useful
you
at
were
all.
just
How are they
bitching.
not
You were just
useful?
bitching about yours, telling you to fucking stand up.
Yeah, it made
So
me feel
basically
bad
you're
about
watching-
Okay,
myself.
okay, hold up.
Yeah. So why
First
are
of
they
all,
useful?
nobody even uses watches. So what do you use it for an Apple Watch that you can't use with your cell phone?
True.
This keeps track of my heartbeat and helps me with my workouts and all my other routines.
You can just download an app for that.
An app can take your heartbeat.
I'm pretty
Two
sure.
words for you, Dom. 2 words for you.
I bet even the health
It-
app on the Apple phone's good.
This
It's
keeps track of
big.
your heart rate. It keeps track of your total steps, your total distance, your
So
flight
then
time,
why don't you
the
just get a
calories
Fitbit?
burned, the amount of exercise minutes you've done.
So does a Fitbit.
Yeah, a Fitbit's
This
cheaper
connects
too.
to my phone.
So does a
So
Fitbit.
does a Fitbit.
Yeah, but it works a lot better with it, and it has my Nike stuff on here too because I got a Nike Apple Watch, and I have my ESPN app on here, so I can just check that from my watch.
That,
Wait, what is
I
a
would.
Nike Apple Watch?
Okay, I wouldn't
What is it
ever
thing?
open an app on an Apple Watch because it's a smaller screen when I have my phone.
Yeah, have you?
This is
Are
for
you one of
quick
those
looking.
assholes? Are you one of those assholes that fucking FaceTime in your Apple Watch?
No,
I mean, maybe the only thing I could think of is if you're in a car and you like answer a FaceTime call. Well, actually, no, because even in a car you can just answer it. I don't know.
The only
I mean,
thing I
the
could
only thing I
think
could
of
think of is
is-
maybe if you didn't want to pull out your phone, you could just hit your watch and answer a call.
The only thing I could think of is if you're in the middle of a conversation you don't want to be in, you could just turn on Hulu and fucking listen to the Hulu instead of listening to them.
no, but this is like really helpful, especially with like activity, exercise, workout. Like it helps a lot.
Really? I mean, I would just get a Fitbit because
Yeah,
it's cheaper.
like you can pick a whole bunch of different workouts that you're doing. It can keep track of it. It can tell you. It can like help you. Like yeah, it like actually really helps me. And like looking at the rings and stuff like motivates me to actually do work. Because if I don't have the rings filled and they're like barely anything, I feel bad. And like I'm like, man, I should really do something. And also you can share your progress with other people so you can compete against them. Like Abby kicked your ass 2 days in a row.
Like, I feel like you should just get like a Fitbit instead because it's cheaper.
Nope, I didn't pay for it.
Now, personally, I would get a Fitbit instead of an Apple Watch, but I don't even wear fucking shit on my wrist like that.
That
Neither
is a
did
good
I, but then
point.
I didn't even realize like it's on here half the time. Like it's just you don't even feel it.
Honestly,
is a
if
good
if
point,
I
though.
feel
You
like
can't
people
pay
that
for
wear
it.
Apple Watches around their wrists are like rich.
I know a lot of people with Apple Watches that are not rich.
Well, they're like $1,000, aren't they?
Mine was
I feel like
$200.
What? They've definitely gone down. Well,
If you buy the
Well, they
newest
have
version,
different
but you
series.
don't, like the only difference is like they're bigger and they're made out of different material. Like that's like the main
Yeah.
difference. And like I don't need that. I just need the normal functions of the Apple Watch.
So you
Yeah, I
have
don't
like
know.
the iPhone 4 version of the Apple Watch.
No, I have the Apple Watch 3, which is like 1 or 2 years old, and it's not really that bad at all. I prefer it because I don't want a big screen. I don't want that big of a screen on my wrist. I'm fine with a smaller screen.
Is that all the new ones are? Just bigger screens?
It's like bigger screen. You can pick different materials that they're made out of, and they're probably like bigger. Like I don't know,
So you're
like
just wearing a fucking
geek-wise.
phone on your wrist.
pretty much.
yeah, that's
You look
essentially
like a
what it
douche.
is. I don't know. I don't really see the usefulness. I could just pull out my phone and do shit.
Alright.
But I mean, what I got for Christmas, I got this new mic. So everybody that's listening, hopefully it sounds
That was a-
better.
That was a weird plug.
I mean, it does sound better though. I mean, my other one was
It
hella
does.
quiet.
Oh, I also got golf clubs, so I can kick Cole's ass in golf this
Oh
spring.
yeah, Dom is so bad at golf. I already know that.
What? Oh, I got $50.
Dude, I watched you
gift
drive
certificate
at
to
Top Golf. You were so bad.
Hey, that was my first ever time swinging a golf club, man.
So I know you're bad if this is gonna be your second time or your first time actually golfing.
Once I figure it out, I'm kicking your ass.
You know how long golf takes to figure out?
Nope, no, it doesn't. I'm already got my putting down. I've been a putt master my whole life.
Dude, putting is the easiest thing to know how to do. Actually,
it's
driving
like
the ball straight
not.
is the hardest.
All right.
Yeah, you're gonna be ass at golf. You're gonna have to buy so many golf balls.
Wait, you asked for golf clubs?
Yeah.
What are you, 40?
Well, last time we were
I'm
gonna
a
try
lefty.
because I wanted to go
No one
golfing,
has
and
golf
Dom was like,
clubs
"I don't have
borrowed.
clubs," and then he wouldn't borrow Maddie's.
Those are girls' clubs.
It doesn't matter. They're still lefty clubs. Maybe you should not be a fucking psycho and be a righty.
Hey.
Lefties are the besties.
There's a reason why there's few of you guys, because you're weird.
'Cause they're
Damn.
special.
Yeah, you guys are special. Weird.
But yeah, I said I got a $50 gift certificate to Topgolf too.
I know. I need to
Your
redeem
mic
myself.
just cut out right when you said T, and I thought you were gonna say it was something retarded like Tesla. I was gonna.
I wish I got a Tesla. That'd be nice. I try to enter David Dobrik's contest to
Dude,
get a free Tesla.
can we talk about that? Like, that's all I saw on Instagram was David Dobrik this, David Dobrik that. Like, no, you're not gonna win the Tesla.
Hey, me putting my name in the drawing gave me a better chance to win than not putting my name in the
No,
drawing.
it just put David Dobrik's name out to all your followers.
That's the only time I used Instagram, by the way. That's the only time. Instagram sucks ass. It's the worst social media app out there. It's
Okay, before, like, I guess actually, yeah. I would say, yeah. Before TikTok, I think Instagram was the thing I'd scroll through for memes besides Twitter. I mean, Twitter has a lot of memes, but there's a lot of meme pages on Instagram. I feel like that was, like, the thing I scrolled through for, like, memes.
If you're
and
looking
shit.
for memes, go to like iFunny or something, dude.
Well, yeah, but I don't know. iFunny gets boring after
What
a
is
while.
this? 2007?
Well, I mean, Instagram... Yeah, Instagram really isn't that good if you think about it. You have to be, like,
It's
an influencer
terrible.
to really, like...
Instagram is like Facebook for young people.
Well, I think Facebook kind of made it shittier.
True.
Well, they ruined
That explains a
they
lot.
ruined Facebook, and then now,
Facebook's an old people app.
Dude,
It
if they would have
is.
bought Snapchat, I would have cried.
That's another thing. I barely use Snapchat.
yeah,
I
they
don't
were
think
gonna.
that's that
If dude,
good,
if they bought
honestly.
Snapchat, they'd rule the fucking. They'd
They were-
try and buy Twitter and ruin Twitter.
My
Twitter was
favorite
gonna be the
social
only
media is
sane
Twitter
thing
because
there.
Twitter has so much.
Yeah,
different
now
shit.
mine is Twitter. Well, actually, I don't know. Actually, I say,
Twitter's been my favorite since 2014.
right now TikTok's my favorite. That's the most I've been on.
Sorry, too much Charlie, damn you, Lee, whatever. her
Yeah,
last
but
name
like, there's
is.
hella funny people. Like,
Renegade,
if if you're bored, what are you gonna go on?
Renegade,
What?
Renegade,
Hold up. If you're
Renegade,
bored, what are you gonna go on?
Renegade,
YouTube.
Renegade, Renegade, Renegade,
we
Renegade.
get it.
That's now
Dude.
our TikTok, right? There you
Okay,
go,
we
Cole.
get it. But if you're
Yeah,
bored,
we
what are
get
you
it.
gonna go on?
YouTube.
Twitter.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like I would just rather scroll through a bunch
Or
of.
just don't be a cheap fuck and buy Hulu.
I want to try out Hulu, but I feel like it doesn't have that much different
You
than.
can use my subscription. I have an extra.
Well, I don't. Well,
account on it.
I feel like it doesn't have that much more different than. What's it
Alright.
called? Than
I'm gonna let
Netflix.
you use my.
Well, I look for comedy
subscription.
shit.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
most used screen time on my phone is for Twitter.
Yeah, mine's probably
Mine's for
TikTok.
YouTube.
I just watch whenever I watch YouTube. I just watch it on my computer.
Which is crazy because TikTok should be more kind of time consuming considering the amount of videos it is, and Twitter you just scroll through a feed and then you're done pretty much. But yeah, I've got more on Twitter.
Yeah,
I
how do
probably
you
actually
scroll
have
through
more
that
on
much
Twitter,
and
'cause
read
I've
that
been using
much?
Twitter since
I
20.
follow a lot of people, dude.
Yeah, really. I don't. I probably follow like 100, 150. I don't really. I haven't. I don't think I've ever tweeted.
You've never tweeted?
No, I don't think so.
That's my thing. I want to tweet, but I'm just like, I have people that follow me from here. Then I'd be like, why the fuck is he tweeting that? Like,
Yeah,
you know?
Dom, every time you tweet something about sports, like,
Exactly. Like people are like, why would he tweet that? And it's just like, because I want to fucking tweet it.
Well, I feel like Twitter. A lot of people that are like probably your friends and shit. They just tweet about problems, and I don't tweet out my problems and shit.
Yeah,
Like
I hate those people, dude. No one cares that you have problems. No one feels bad for you. Keep it to yourself because all you do is annoy me, man.
that. I feel like in
All
a
you
way,
do is annoy-
Facebook and Twitter are the same for that. Like people,
Well,
I feel like
actually-
tweet out their problems and they go on Facebook and say their problems. You gotta like,
that's one
you know?
thing
Yeah.
that's starting to piss me off about Snapchat. Is a bunch of dudes are starting to do that now, and one in particular, and I'll let you guys know who it is after the podcast. 'Cause I don't want to blast them out.
Really on
Really
or on
fucking
Snapchat, they just post their
Yes,
problems.
they just post.
Oh, I
about,
know
like,
exactly who you're talking about, and I'm gonna
Does it
guess
start with
that.
the?
Don't say the letters. Don't say the letters.
I don't give a
I'll-
fuck.
I'll
Does it start with
snap
the
you
same
right.
as your name?
Yeah, it does. It does.
Wait, would I have them on Snapchat?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'll
He's
do it right
really
now
good.
in the group chat. I'll put it in the group
Okay.
chat.
Cause I don't
Yeah,
know who you're
Move
talking
on.
about.
Move
But
on.
Yeah, but that shit really pisses me off, especially when it's fucking dudes, and then they try to say, oh, they're not doing it for fucking attention. Like, bro, we all know you're fucking doing it for attention. You're a little fucking bitch. Stop being a bitch. Like, chill.
Oh yeah, he's been on some shit for a minute.
Yeah, Tom knew who it was right away.
Yeah, I didn't know who you guys were talking about.
It was pretty obvious who he was talking about.
Yeah, he's
the
definitely been
only-
on some shit for a
Like,
minute.
he's one of the only like 12 guys that does that shit, and it's really annoying. Cause on top of it, they act like they're not just doing it just to do it, and like that shit's actually going on in their life. But no, they're just being little bitches. But yeah, that's why I'm starting to hate Snapchat.
I don't know. I feel like Snapchat's the always thing I can rely on, but it's only just pictures. Like, it's not really like too much reading. That's why I don't feel like
I
I'm on
didn't
it a while.
have that many people on Snapchat because I don't really care. Like, if I'm
I
not your
used to.
friend, I don't have you. Like, people used to add people. Like, I didn't do that. I didn't give a shit what you were doing if you weren't my friend.
True.
I used to add a lot of people back, yeah, like when I was in school, but now I don't remember the last time I added somebody on Snapchat.
Like, who the fuck cares how many views you get on Snapchat? And you're the only person that's gonna see it.
Yeah, I only get like 200, I think.
Is there a way to check the amount of friends you have on Snapchat?
No, I tried looking at that. I think it's just by people that view you. I mean, that's what I go off of.
Yeah. I'm your mic.
Oh, I don't hear it, but
Yeah, I don't know. I don't find social media that interesting besides Twitter, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
It's just what keeps me updated. It's my version of the news. It's the young people's news. Like, we don't actually watch the news or look at a newspaper. We go on Twitter.
I wish there was an Well, is there an ESPN app that's constantly having a broadcast?
What do you mean?
Probably like this.
Well, you know how there's ESPN and it's always playing throughout the day on
Yeah.
TV. I wonder if there's an app.
Well, if you
Yeah,
go
but
into like,
you just go to the ESPN app and you sign into your network provider and you watch ESPN.
yeah.
Hmm.
Same with MLB Network. It's just.
I feel like I'd rather do that than sit on
That's
social
what
media.
I do at work. I just sit at work and listen to MLB Network all day.
Dude, I'm
Fucking
thinking about
lit.
fucking buying the single team package for the MLB shit because like the Yankees are never on TV around here unless it's ESPN, and I just want to watch every game. So like, and it's not
I
even
wanna
that
do that,
expensive
too.
to buy
I
like the one pack. Why? The White Sox are on
Yeah,
TV
the Sox are
literally
in,
every
No, it's
yeah.
always
day.
the Cubs, and you have to go to like
The
fucking.
Cubs have their own channel this year. They have their own channel. They're not on any of the main
What
channels.
is it? Like WGN?
No, they literally got a new channel.
Really?
What is it?
I'll look it up right now.
I bet
Probably
they'll
WGN.
still be on WGN.
Yeah. If not, then the Sox are gonna be on WGN, and I'm gonna be geeked because they never get on fucking WGN. They always get on fucking like Comcast Sports and that.
Well, yeah, there's
What the
more
fuck?
Cubs fans than Sox fans. Why wouldn't they broadcast Cubs?
I guess, but
I mean, Cubs just won the World Series, so everybody went over to them.
They have no. It says right here. The Cubs have their own cable television channel now.
Well, what is it?
yeah.
I don't know. It just says it'll launch in 2020. I have no idea what it is.
Is it like only the Cubs? Like
Yes, it's
24/7?
literally only the Cubs.
That's weird that they have their own.
Yeah. What the
Cubs-
fuck?
The Cubs and Sinclair, which is the company, will negotiate carriage agreements with cable and satellite carriers such as Comcast, Dish, DirecTV, as well as other streaming devices in the designated markets.
Dude, they're gonna be dog shit in like a year. So why the
You know, it's gonna
fuck-
suck. I feel like that's gonna happen more often now.
Yeah.
what
honestly.
sports teams are gonna buy?
Yeah, they're just gonna.
Buy out
Yeah, well,
networks.
all these TV companies or cable companies are just gonna have to buy their games. Because if the
Yeah.
Cubs are going with
See,
their own network, then there's
it
gonna be
says-
like 30 networks.
Yeah, after the season, which was this one, the Cubs are saying WGN9 and ABC7 no longer will broadcast games.
Good, thank you. Bye. Nobody wants.
Yeah,
to
but
hear
that's not
this.
good actually in the long run if you think about it.
It's gonna piss off a lot of Cubs fans.
Yeah, that's kind of dumb.
It's just gonna piss off a lot of dumbasses. Yep, seems legit. Seems legit.
Yeah.
It's gonna piss off a bunch of 12-year-olds that bandwagoned onto them the year that they won the World Series, and now the Sox are gonna be 10 times better than them in like 2 years. So I don't really give a fuck.
Well, let's get away from the sports because
Yeah,
we don't
we
want
weren't
to talk
supposed to
about
talk
those.
about sports, so.
But we're gonna
let's
talk
Well,
about a
actually,
little bit of
yeah.
a sports story because our next story is what happened before Christmas
Good
when we
time.
went to the Michigan-Oregon game.
Yeah, I had to drive that.
Whoa,
Whole drive.
whoa! Don't complain about driving,
You
man.
Well, if I didn't say I was gonna
offered to
drive, we
drive.
weren't gonna go.
Yeah, we
offered
were.
to drive.
You would have drive?
Offered.
I could have drove.
I
What
don't
was
want to
your
die.
drive?
Maybe not my car, 'cause my car doesn't have a battery. But yeah, I would have drove your car.
Yeah, nope. You ain't driving my car.
Fuck that car.
Also,
Okay.
you usually don't have to pay for gas, Cole. Your parents give you gas.
And what did I do?
I helped you pay for gas. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, I had to pay for gas though.
But did I give you money too?
Yeah, you did.
Okay then.
But I paid for the
Right,
majority
so-
of gas.
Besides you guys bitching about driving, could we actually talk about what mattered and what happened on the trip?
Oh yeah,
And
I had to
we
wake
got-
up at 5 in the goddamn morning, dude. That was terrible.
Well, you
I-
you were an idiot and didn't even sleep on the way there like an idiot.
Yeah, I was fucking slumped.
Yeah,
I
Colton
woke
was
up-
sleeping and Don was just sitting
It
there
was
bitching the
still
whole time.
Dark outside, dude.
I know. I don't know why you didn't sleep.
I don't know, but then Cole came and picked me up first, so I woke up so early, and then he went the exact opposite direction, Michigan, to pick up Colton. And I was like, dude, why didn't you pick up Colton first?
Well, first of all, I don't even know if Don knew where Colton lived.
No, I didn't. That's why when you said we ended up going and get him, I was like, what the hell are we doing?
So I mean, it gave you a little bit of knowledge about moments.
I don't care.
What's that? Yeah, what's that? 15 minutes gonna matter?
You know, 15 minutes of more sleep.
Dude, you act like you couldn't have slept the 5 hours it took to get there.
I wanted Cole to have a riding buddy. It's not fair to leave him up by himself.
Dom, what's up with you saying gay shit today? You wanted
You
Cole
have
to have a
something
riding
against, you have
buddy?
something against gay people?
Have something against someone saying gay things into my ear, yeah?
I mean, okay, but I wasn't trying to be that way. I was just trying to say I didn't want to leave Cole alone. One, because you got to make sure he stays up himself.
That makes me uncomfortable now. What did you guys do when I was asleep?
We made fun of you for sleeping.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I don't know why Dom stayed up. He should have just passed out.
I can't remember if it was on the way there or on the way back, but when you woke me up, Dom, I wanted to fucking hit you in the face.
I was probably on the
When
way
did I
back.
wake him? It was probably on the way there, because we were literally in the place and like we were like in the town and we were trying to wake you up, and then when you woke up, you tried to go right back to sleep.
No,
I was
because
like,
when we got out of Gary, he looked
Yes,
like he was a little
okay.
mad.
That's what it was.
That-
Yeah.
Cole, you gotta
were
pay
like-
attention when you stop for gas. This man stopped in Gary, Indiana. For those of you who don't know, that's one of the worst places in Indiana, maybe even in the country.
Dude, we were on the
Fun
outside
fact.
of Gary. Like, quit
Dude,
crying.
the first stoplight we had, there was a random dude in the freaking side of the road with a random alcohol bottle staring at everybody.
Yeah, Dom's being a bitch. We were on the
And
outside
then
of
the
Gary.
gas station we went to, more than half the freaking pumps didn't work.
Dude, we were on the outside of Gary. What are you bitching about?
Yeah, that's where fucking Michael Jackson grew up.
Like, I get it if we're in the inner parts of Gary, but if we're on the
No part of
out,
Gary is okay to be in the nighttime.
if you're on the outside of it, you're
No,
tripping.
I
wasn't
don't care. I don't
It wasn't
care.
even dark out yet.
Yes, yes, it was.
No,
Yeah,
it wasn't.
it was dark. But I really wasn't
Colton,
that
you
scared.
wouldn't know. You were sleeping.
Yeah, you were
It
out.
was pretty fucking light out when you fucking woke me up like a jackass.
Yeah, you mean when the lights were on?
No, when you fucking woke me up. And you were like, hey, we're gonna stop at wherever the fuck we stopped at and get food. Oh, it was
Well, we
Popeyes,
stopped
and
for
we have
food
a
before we got gas.
yeah, and we have another story to tell about Popeyes.
Well, what about it?
But before let's go back to chronological order. After we picked up Colton and we were driving to the freaking stadium, we stopped at Chick-fil-A for breakfast, and that was pretty
One of
fire.
the best meals I have had in a hot fucking minute. I don't know if it was because it was early and I was hungry as fuck, which is probably what it was, but it was so fucking good as fuck. And I'm
Nah.
not even
It was
hyping up
soft.
Chick-fil-A.
It was
That's
dry.
what many
It was
things
dry.
are.
It was dry. It was
Chicken
dry.
minis. That's what they were. Chicken
It was
minis.
dry.
Them
It was
things
dry.
were fucking bomb. Cole's
Dry.
just being the
Cole's?
fucking
Okay.
Popeyes dick rider.
You guys have
and
ever had chicken minis? They're like little chicken nuggets on Hawaiian rolls, and Cole's trying to say they're biscuits. They're definitely not biscuits. They're definitely rolls.
Well-
They even the website describes them as rolls.
Why I say they're biscuits is because they were dry.
They were not dry. Cole's just a hater. We'll explain to you why he's a hater later on. When we
Dude,
talk about
I
Popeyes.
ordered and got my order, what, 30 seconds after I ordered.
Wait, what did the waitress kept saying whenever she gave us the
My
order?
pleasure.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Or thank
Hey
you so
man, I
much.
thought that was a myth. I didn't really think they said that so much until I went there, and it was like, God damn, a little
I
over
was
the
like,
top.
because Tom got his food, and I was like, I'm just gonna get the exact same thing that he got. She was like, it's like, I'm sorry, the exact same thing. I was like, yeah. She was like, all right, it'll be about 5 minutes. I was like, all right, which it wasn't. And then she was like, I was like, all right, thanks. She's like, my pleasure.
Everybody
And then
looks
they bring
forward
the
to
food.
them hearing
Thank you.
that.
My pleasure. Brought Colton's food. Thanks. My pleasure.
I think I got my food before you guys before
Sat
Dom sat
down?
down. Yeah, that's how I know my shit was gonna be dry.
Maybe
Oh
ours was
my
just better.
god.
Dude.
Hey,
Maybe
their
she
hash
could tell.
browns are good as fuck too.
Oh, them bitches were good.
They're not as good as McDonald's.
Oh my god. Nothing's ever as good as anything, Cole. Nothing. Nothing.
I
No,
wanna
you
try
guys
the
act
new
like this
burger.
shit was so good. It was not
I will.
amazing.
I will talk about how cool their garbage can was.
Oh yeah, that was fucked.
You mean as
Dude,
in
the
a good way
garbage
or in a
can
bad
was
way?
like their garbage can was smashing down the garbage every time you put garbage in. I'd never seen a garbage
Yeah,
can
it
do
was a
that.
disposable.
So I think Subway has one like that.
Our subway's burned down, so I wouldn't know.
No, not ours. The one in Bradley.
Oh,
I
that's
don't know.
cool.
I've only seen them at Chick-fil-A's.
All right,
Well,
but
they're awesome. That's awesome. Well, we got a nice little meal. Then we headed back on the road. Cole was driving like a maniac. I'm just kidding. He was driving normal. He was going like a little over the speed limit, nothing special, but he was making great time. We were early. We got to parking. We parked in a high school parking lot, and we got to the Kona, and there was a cop directing traffic. And let me tell you, he thought he was quite the funny guy.
That dude
what
was
about that
funny.
Sparty
And we
over
should
there?
have wore. I should have wore some Ohio State stuff. Colton should have wore some Illini stuff. You should have wore some Michigan State stuff.
I should have wore a Boise State thing just to fucking throw him off, because you can't say anything bad about Boise State. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, you
Like, why
can.
the
They
hell are you
play
wearing
nobody.
Boise State?
Yeah, they play nobody, and they lost their bowl game.
I don't
Yeah,
want to
he
talk
ma-
about that.
But yeah, we were
We're not
starting to
talking about
walk.
sports.
The man was on the intercom over the street, made fun of the man in the Oregon shirt, especially since it was football and this was a basketball game.
And he made
Don't
fun
know
of the
what you're doing there,
Sparty.
buddy.
He said Sparty.
Yeah, he did make fun of Sparty, Michigan State. He tried to say where they are from, and he totally butchered it.
Keep in mind, this was the week after they lost to Illinois.
This was the same week.
Oh yeah, it was, because they didn't update it yet.
Yeah.
The rankings.
Michigan lost Illinois. So we got into the stadium. It were pretty good seats, and like they weren't even like the best of places. Like it was a little far away compared to like the rest of the seats, but like they were really good seats.
Hey, yeah. You want to talk about who you sat next to, Colton?
So
Hey,
there's this Chinese guy, right?
Hey,
He's
we
sitting
don't know that. He was Asian. By the way, we have nothing against Asian, but this man was just funny. Colton, please tell him what he was
I
doing.
fucking hate that. You don't have to say that we don't have anything against Asians.
yeah,
He
we
was
just
fucking
said who he
Asian.
was.
cares?
Yeah.
Yeah, but people are like, why do you have to say what he was?
Well, we're gonna say
Alright,
because
there's
that's
also
what
two-
his ethnicity
There's
was.
also two homosexual black guys sitting in front of me. You don't see me talking about that. All right. All right.
That's pretty
Now,
silent.
Continue.
So this guy acting like he knew a lick of basketball. He was like, every time that somebody behind us would say there was supposed to be a foul on that play, he would just be like, "Oh my god, how is that not a foul?"
Like
Dude,
every
like,
every
top
single
of his
video
lungs,
that you see,
standing up.
every single video that you see online of like people that are super crazy about sports, that was him in the stadium. You wanna?
Colton, every time he did it, looked at us and was starting to die. I was like, Colton, stop. He's gonna know, and then he's gonna get pissed.
You wanna talk about how he ate his hot
And then
dog?
I started to die. Yeah, this motherfucker ate a hot dog from the middle.
Upside down.
Yes.
He ate it like a hamburger.
I wanted to point it out because I felt bad because I saw the people behind us making fun of him.
Oh, Dom, we want to talk about the couple in front of us?
Oh my god, where they clapped in each other's faces and it was like, get a room?
Dude, that was.
You're at
oh
a
my
Michigan
god.
basketball game, dude. You're not like fucking watching a porno. Like, come on. Like, they were
What-
all over
what?
each other. Like,
Wait, what?
they looked like they were about to get it on. Like, they were getting, like, there's nothing hot and steamy on the basketball court, man. Like,
Yeah,
come on.
I don't know about that one, Dom.
No, like, they looked like they wanted to get it on. It was like, bro, you're at a Michigan basketball game. They're playing Oregon. It's a top 10 game. Pay attention to the game, dude.
Yeah, get some poon later, man. Just Chill out.
Ah, man, like it was so, it was like, what are you doing? Like, come on.
I didn't even notice it until Cole was like, "Hey, look at how this dude claps in this bitch's face," and then
And then she
right when I
clapped
looked
right
down,
back, and they
right
were
when
all
I
on
looked
top
down,
of each
he
other.
fucking hit her in the face with
Dude,
his
Colton
hand
got the
and
best
left.
view of that. He literally, when I went over to Colton and I was like, "Look at this," like the girl did it like super crazy. That was so like middle school, and they were,
It was
dude,
so
they were
cringe.
old.
They were college. They were college.
I don't know. That
They
was
were
Yeah.
college.
maybe they could have been brother and sister. You never know. We were in
That's
Michigan.
even weirder.
We were in
Even
Michigan.
Yeah,
They look like Michigan people are like that. It's not like we're in like Alabama.
I mean,
Yeah,
it
what
is
the
Michigan though.
I guess
Okay.
Cole's just not a big Michigan fan.
No.
Well, neither am I.
Hey,
But
no,
Who's a
Cole was
fan
cheering
of
for
Michigan?
him.
What is in Michigan? Detroit?
Cole, you were cheering for Michigan.
Well, yeah, it's
you
a
gotta
Big Ten
cheer for the home
school.
game. It was a great game. It was a great
Yeah, we
game.
got
Like,
okay.
the
We
crowd
definitely got
was
our money's
loud.
worth. We definitely
The
got our
crowd
money's
was
worth.
loud. First of all, Michigan went down like 16 to be in the game. We're like, well, we might be leaving early. Then they started roaring back. Crowd was going crazy. Took the lead at one point, but they just couldn't keep it. Oregon
Dude,
actually
the
had a
dude
buzzer
next to
beater.
me-
Didn't count though. Still on his fingertips right after. Crazy game.
Yeah, we
Went
actually got to see an almost buzzer beater too.
I feel like
Twice.
the dude next to me
Almost
really
almost
wanted to beat
twice.
my ass because I kept cheering whenever Oregon scored.
Dude, that guy
Yeah.
dipped out so fast after the game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I looked
how
over. I was gonna
anti-anti,
introduce myself, and then he was gone.
Yeah, Michigan had the chance to win. Like they were down 1 point, had the ball with like 9 seconds left. The guy held it way too long, went for a layup, missed the putback too. Easy putback,
Post
just
back.
missed it. And that's when the man just ran away, and I was like, where did he go?
Yeah, I was gonna introduce myself and tell him to add me on Snap, and it's gone.
Okay, I don't know why you do that because I don't think he'd add you back, but yeah, I've
Colton
never
wanted
heard
to
a
go to
stadium-
another game with him.
Never heard a stadium go so quiet.
Yeah, dude. After that, like after the buzzer went off, that was so quiet, and everybody just got up and left. Oh my god.
It was awesome. It was awesome because I hate Michigan. It was awesome.
Hey, I called it. I said I knew Oregon was gonna win.
Cole did call the upset.
I don't know if it was really an upset because they did lose to.
Yeah, but they were still number 5 at the time, and Oregon was number 10. It's an upset.
All
True.
right, we're getting off topic.
No, it's not. Let's talk about the game.
Yeah, this is talking about the game, but yeah, that place was hella quiet. Oh, we got to talk about the parking lot and getting out of there.
Yikes.
Oh yeah, dude. We thought we were fucked. Like there was such a long line, and then we saw one car just take the back route behind the high school.
And we
Then we
didn't go.
saw another car, and Cole's like, "Send it."
So we went back there, and instead of going left, we took the right, and that was the right decision.
Oh,
If
yeah,
we would have
were
went left,
there
we
for
would have
like
been
an
screwed.
hour.
We would have been screwed.
Instead, we went right behind the school, and there was no traffic whatsoever. Cole pulls out, get to a stoplight. Lady crossing the street. All's well, all's well. Psych! Someone honks at Cole from behind. Cole gets pissed. We start driving. As soon as we start driving, Cole starts yelling, rolls the window down, and at that point, I was like, "Oh shit, he's not joking."
Yeah, me and
Sticks his
Dom thought he
head
was
out
joking.
the window, flips him off. Oh
He said-
my god!
He said, "That's how you want to do it, motherfucker."
Dude, okay, so we got to describe this. What
No,
happened?
Like I don't care. Like no one does that. I don't know anybody that does
Okay,
that.
if you're driving and you know how to drive, you know the rules of the road. If somebody's crossing, and okay, so we're at a left-hand turn.
Hit somebody.
People are crossing. I can't go. The light is green, but they're crossing. So they obviously didn't look, and they crossed when they weren't supposed to. So there's people in the way. I can't turn. This guy just instantly sees the light's green. I don't move. He just honks. He just lays it on the horn. So I get pissed as fuck because there's people there. So as soon as I get out and I actually turn and I'm past the people and we're driving, I stick my head out the window and I give him a piece of my fucking mind.
Dude, usually I yell in my car at the people. I don't actually roll my window down, look them in the eyes while I'm driving, and tell them that.
Well, you don't know what road rage is, okay?
I definitely do, but I know how to control it and like not go a little too crazy.
Why would you need to control it? You need to just tell people what the hell's going on.
Dude, you scared me.
Yeah, me and Dom thought you were joking when you were just yelling
I
random
don't know.
shit.
I
and then
hate when
you-
people fucking don't know the rules of the road. That shit's annoying. But
Oh, and right before that, Cole almost hit the curb because Colton was throwing shit at him, and Cole stopped looking for like 2 seconds
All
because
right,
he had
no.
to pick something up because it hit his foot, and I had to like grab the wheel and help turn the freaking thing.
Okay, you
before
didn't
he
grab the
rammed
wheel. You
curb.
just told me that I needed to turn because.
I definitely
bitch-
grabbed the wheel. in,
No,
like,
you did not
self-defense.
grab the wheel.
Colton, did
This-
I grab the wheel?
This bitch broke my souvenir, and then I threw it back at him.
Nigga, you.
Broke
Oh
the
my
souvenir
god,
because
dude.
he
You.
continued to throw it at us.
Yeah, you threw it at me so many times, and that was so annoying.
Yeah.
So once we finally got out of the shithole of Ann Arbor, we decided that we were going to stop for Popeyes because Cole was trying to prove a point that the Popeyes spicy chicken sandwich was the best chicken sandwich out there.
It
was,
is
So-
it is better than Chick-fil-A. You guys tweak.
It was good, but it wasn't like anything.
Yeah, we went there. First of all, it was a really kind of crappy one. Like it looked like the line was like 6 deep because they were waiting for the food. We got ours pretty fast, which I
It's
thought was
'cause
kinda
we
funny,
ordered
but the
chicken
people-
sandwiches.
But the people behind us were pretty pissed off. They're like, "How the hell are they getting their food?" And second off, yeah, it just didn't look the greatest. Need to clean it a little bit. Finally, we got our food. Went in Cole's car, started eating it. I was like, "Oh, decent chicken sandwich. Nowhere near the hype that it gets." Cole's like,
Yeah.
"Yes, it is. No, it's not."
Dude, I scarfed my shit down. That was so good, but you tweak. You expect food to be way too good.
If there was
you made
another
it seem
Chick-fil-A
like the
right
best
there,
fast food chicken sandwich, and it wasn't.
if there was another Chick-fil-A right there, I would have just walked in the
Chick-fil-A is
got it.
overhyped.
Just as
I think
much as
it's-
that chicken sandwich.
Yeah, I think it's
Nah.
not overhyped. I think it's just a.
I would
fast
choose the
food chain
Popeyes chicken
restaurant.
sandwich over.
All right, comments: Popeye's chicken sandwich or Chick-fil-A's chicken sandwich. Please tell me. Please pick the
Or
right
just
one. Don't be
anything
stupid.
anything in general from.
Please not
Chick-fil-A.
anything in general because
No,
Cole-
it's just
Cole's
about the
gonna
chicken
randomly
sandwich.
Talk about McDonald's McChicken. No,
No,
Bo.
I'm just saying anything in general from Chick-fil-A is better than that chicken.
No,
chicken
you go off the
sandwich.
chicken, and the chicken sandwich is what everybody goes off
Nigga,
of.
it's literally Chick-fil-A.
Yeah,
It's all chicken.
and they serve mac and cheese.
Okay. who
So
the fuck
what's your-
buys
what's
mac
your
and cheese from
point?
Chick-fil-A. Dad, I'm not a communist, and I don't buy fucking mac and cheese from Chick-fil-A.
I don't know. I was just saying
The
that.
I also
fuck?
got some fries from there, the Cajun fries, and those were very, very not
Yeah, I
good.
don't know why you got those.
I just wanted to try them, and they were not good.
No.
Hey,
So
yeah,
then,
Popeyes.
as we said, we ate that food. We went to the gas station in Gary,
I was
Dude.
still slumped.
and finally,
wasn't that bad.
Finally, well,
Wait.
first before we got home, we were
Dom.
rocking out to some jams. Let me tell
No,
you, I was
Dom,
doing a
what
little
were we
Guitar
doing?
Hero.
What were we doing on the way back? We were like trying to match. We were trying to like make animal noises.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the first one
Oh
to laugh.
yeah, we did the animal noise stuff.
The first one to laugh would lose. Like he would make the
Colton
noise of a
lost
cow.
almost every time.
Oh yeah, can you guys even do Chewbacca like we did it?
No,
No.
you're the only person that can make the Chewbacca noise, Cole.
I don't
Do
know.
it, Cole.
It's so.
Do it. Okay.
I don't know how you guys can't do that noise, but
Because we're normal.
Because I don't have a cock in my throat most
Sure.
of the time.
Sure. So what happened after? Oh yeah, you guys were jamming out like fucking crazy.
Hey, man, we were going nuts. What were some of the songs? I don't even remember. I just know we were
That-
jamming.
The one was like, I get knocked down and I get up again.
No,
that
I think
was
you're
one of
making
them.
that one up. I don't remember that one.
Really?
I don't remember.
don't remember
the
that?
songs.
Just don't stop believing was one of them.
Oh yeah, that was one.
That's
It's,
a banger.
it's like a bunch of music.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
I told Dom I was like I don't as a joke I was like I don't know the words, and he was like, "What? Are you serious?"
It's literally. He's like, it's literally the name of the song.
Everybody knows the words to "Don't Stop Believing." Okay,
I don't.
really? Are you lying to me?
No.
I'm being dead ass. Are you lying to me?
No.
You don't know the words to "Don't Stop Believing"?
Yes, I do. Shut the fuck up.
Are you communist?
No, because he doesn't order
Dude,
mac and cheese from
you are
Chick-fil-A.
a white male in like your early you're 20. You definitely know "Don't Stop Believing."
Okay.
Don't tell me you don't. Don't tell me you don't.
And
You know "Don't Stop Believing."
Yeah, he said that already.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
so
are
he
you
was- so
deaf?
he was lying.
He already said that. He already knows it.
Okay, so then don't lie to me.
Cool. Got a cat there, buddy?
Yeah, let me go let this guy in. All right, what do you guys want to talk about next?
I think Colton has a story.
Oh yeah, this is a fun one. So I'm at work and I'm working the night shift. Good times. And
Working the night shift.
so I work at a school, and I'm the only one
In
there.
elementary school.
I'm the only one there. I'm literally the only one there. There's not supposed to be anybody coming or anything. And so I'm just, doing my normal business. I look outside, and then there's a guy there. So I called the group chat, and then Cole's the only one that answers because I'm just being a dickhead for some reason.
I don't answer group chat calls.
And then
Especially
I
from
was
Colton,
like-
because I feel like it's something stupid.
I
Well,
was like,
obviously wasn't.
Yeah, I was like, Cole? He's like, what? I
Yeah,
was
and
like,
I was about to work out too.
there's a guy here. like you're like in the school, and I was like, no, he's just standing out there. And then I was like, so like what should I do? And you were like, probably call the cops. And I was like, no, I'm go out there. So I went out there. And I was
Well,
like,
you didn't go out there.
yeah,
You opened
peeked
the
my head
door.
out the door. I peeked my head out the door.
Yeah.
I was
Don't
like,
try to sound brave, because you were not doing that.
I don't know. I was like, hey bud.
Yeah,
Wanna-
dude, that sounded so funny over the phone. You're like, "Hey, bud."
I was like, you want to leave? And then he just
Hey,
looked at me. I
buddy.
was like, he just looked at me. I was like, okay, great. I just
Yeah, he slammed the door.
And then like about 2 hours later, he left. Or no, he proceeded to walk down the road, like the next road. So I was like, all right, he's leaving.
Oh yeah, didn't he try
So-
to buzz in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, ring the doorbell. And then I was like, can I help you? He's like, I'm here to pick up a package. I was like, from who? I was like, why? I was like, no, you're not. Like, bye. And he just kind of walked away. So then I'm over there by the what's it called? I'm over there by the playground. Keep in mind, this is the scariest shit. So I'm taking out this garbage, and I'm over there by the playground. This motherfucker's standing out by the swing set. I shit you not. He's standing out there by the swing set. I was like, no. I throw the garbage into the dumpster, and I run in to make sure the door's locked, and I called the group chat again. I was like, he's back.
And
He's
Dom
back.
didn't answer again.
And Cole was like, what do you mean he's back? I was like, he didn't leave?
Yeah, I was sitting there working out, and then he just calls me, and I was like, "What?" Because since I live right next to the school, I was just gonna be like, "All right, I'll just drive over there."
Yeah, we were gonna jump his ass. And then he was like, he was just standing out there. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna talk to him again. I was like, hey, buddy.
That shit was so funny when you said that.
I was like, if you don't leave, I'm gonna call the cops. He just stared at me, and then he just started walking away again. And I was like, all right. And then the last time I seen him, I was actually getting ready to lock up like the entire school. The last door I go to, the motherfucker's standing right out it. And
You didn't call
I
me
was-
the third time, did you?
No, I was like, no. And I just locked the door and I clocked out right then. I didn't even wait till 11:30. It was like 11, so I still had a half hour left. But I make my own timesheets, so they can't really tell when I clock out or not.
But yeah, dude, he was kind of creepy.
Dude,
That's
it was
just-
just some dude in a hood, just chilling out there.
You should have told me to drive by. He probably would have freaked out and left.
And shorts. The man was wearing hood and shorts. Like he was dressed like a school shooter. Like he was just gonna come in and shoot up the school at 11 o'clock at night. It scared me.
Yeah,
Like, you know how schools have like those message board things? That's where he was standing out. Like out by, he was standing right by that. And I was like, what you doing there, buddy? Like,
yeah. When you
wanna
said,
leave?
"Hey, buddy,"
Then I was like, okay, great. And just slammed the door.
all right.
I think you always have the interactions with the weird people, Colton.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a gift and a curse.
It's the story of your life.
Yeah, it's good for content, shit for your dreams. You have nightmares.
Dude, speaking of nightmares, back to my Apple Watch. I had a nightmare when I had my nap this afternoon because I take naps all the time.
Let me
I was
get
like,
your
holy
Apple Watch
shit.
Reddit.
I was like, holy shit, I got an Apple Watch. Let me check my heartbeat. That bitch jumped from 65 beats per minute to 110. Dead ass. So
You must have been moving around then.
So you had a nightmare that you had fucking diabetes?
nah, bro, it was just a weird ass fucking nightmare.
Dude, nightmares
had a
are creepy
nightmare.
though. You can't lie.
had-
Dude,
I don't
I
think it was
even know like it's a nightmare half the time because I predict the nightmare while I'm sleeping. Like I'll say
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
gonna
yeah, yeah,
happen.
yeah. Like
I literally say
yeah.
what's gonna happen.
Like right before it's about to happen, you're like, "This is a nightmare. It's gonna happen."
No,
and
I
then
have weird ass dreams because I don't know where to talk about this, but I actually have sleep paralysis. So I have weird ass fucking dreams, bro. Like, like there's times.
well,
Like,
sleep
there's a period of
paralysis, you're
times-
awake though.
Yeah, but it's still like kind of a dream, but not really.
Yeah, but no, but you're
you
open.
can,
like you could see. Your
Yeah,
eyes
Yeah,
are
but it's
open.
like a dream while you
It's a-
see.
it's like a lucid dream, basically. So
yeah.
I walk out of my body, right?
I have
And-
these lucid
And I
dreams.
was
I kind of
so
want to
s-
have those though.
No,
No, you don't.
Who
Yeah.
the
you-
hell says that?
the weirdest
what?
thing, bro. The weirdest thing. The weirdest one I've ever had was a few nights ago. So I'm just chilling there. I walk out of my body, normal lucid dream stuff. The outside looks just
Wait,
pitch
hold
white,
up.
like a piece
Hold
of
up,
paper.
hold up. How do you walk out of your body?
You don't really like
Just-
walk out of it, but like
Yeah,
you're
you-
like alert and awake and you know it, but you can't move.
Okay, so
Yeah.
do you wake up from like your bed and then you just walk out of your bed like normal?
You can sometimes. Sometimes you can.
So you
But,
just
like,
basically
most
get
times-
out of bed.
Most times people are like literally just stuck in their bodies
Yeah.
awake. Though.
But for some reason, mine I can just walk out and I'm still slumped. But the weirdest shit was, my dog was.
But
still
wait, hold
asleep,
up.
like,
Are you
right where he
moving though?
was.
You're not moving, right?
I
No,
wasn't
your
this
body
one.
is not moving.
Usually,
No.
usually I'm not, so I don't think this was sleep paralysis. I think this was just like, I don't know what this was. But so I wake up, right, and then my dog's still slumped. So I'm like, all right, bet. And then I didn't know it was a dream at the time, and then I looked outside and it was fucking pitch white like a piece of paper, and then all I could see was my mailbox. And there's this black like Slenderman looking guy just standing by my mailbox, and it like urges you to go out there, and I was like, no. And then so I call my dog. My dog, I shit you not, gets up and comes to me. Like, this man can understand me in this dream. My dog was literally like walking with me in my fucking dream, and it was fucking great.
Well, yeah, it's because it's your brain thinking of everything.
And it was fucking great. So I was and everything that I would touch, I can actually feel. Like, you know how like when you have dreams, you touch things, but you can't really like, you can't really feel it.
No, I feel all my stuff when I dream.
Well, I like picked up a glass of water, and it felt like I was actually drinking the water.
Oh,
And
I
then,
don't know
like-
about that, but
Yeah, it was fucking weird, dude. It was trippy as hell. And every time I have sleep paralysis dreams, I don't think that one was a sleep paralysis dreams. I think that was just like lucid dreaming. But every time I have sleep paralysis dreams, it's always outside is pitch white. Everything is pitch white, but everything is still there. It's all normal. And then there's my mailbox and that black Slenderman looking dude.
well, is
chilling
sleep
outside.
paralysis and lucid dreaming always bad though?
No,
Yes,
like
it's more than likely going to be bad.
sleep paralysis is always bad, but lucid dreaming isn't really that bad.
I wonder why it's always bad.
Well, for me, it's always just like I
Well,
said.
one, your
the
body's
mailbox.
just fucking creeped out that you're aware and awake, but you can't fucking move.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, but I
terrifying.
wonder why it's always like scary and it's not like just nice stuff. Because your
So
it's your
Body-
brain
like I said,
thinking.
your body starts off freaked out as fuck that you can't move.
Well, I've kind of like gotten used to it, so I just kind of like shrug it off and just kind of just chill there. So one time I was like, I woke up, but I didn't really wake up, it was a sleep paralysis. So I woke up and I was like, damn, I want some cheese balls. And like I said, I have cheese balls right under my desk.
Well, you gotta think
So I
it's
was-
kind of weird how the brain can like just like it can remember your whole house and then so like it can make a whole dream out of it.
Mhm.
That's weird.
I just get pissed off that like you can't even like remember your dream once you like a couple minutes after you already
Well,
forget
yeah,
like most of it.
I wonder.
I remember my dreams vividly. Like,
If I wake up and I remember to remember my dream, I will. But
Yeah, but you still don't remember the whole thing. You like parts of it still
No.
go away right away.
no,
Yes, it
not if I
does.
wake up and
You
I
just
try to
remember
remember.
the vivid parts of them.
No,
if I took like a
not if I
dream
wake up right
journal,
away.
I could like write like stories of my fucking dreams. Like I remember like every fucking thing that happens.
yeah, if I wake up right away and I try to remember my dream, I remember it all the way. But
Dude,
if I
most of
don't
my
try
nightmares are still things that I fucking was scared of in my childhood.
to, have you ever seen the same? I've seen the same dreams before.
Yes, as a kid, I had the same nightmare every single time.
I don't know how.
My
Dude,
mom
when I
said
was a kid-
made me crazy so much I was like drawing stuff from my nightmare. because it was the same nightmare. The same thing happened every time, and my brain knew what was happening, but I couldn't get out of it because I was still sleeping.
You want to know some want to hear like a creepy ass story about like something similar to that?
What?
So, my great grandpa, my dad's dad, his he's been dead for like before I was born. Or no, I think I met him once, like when I was a baby, and then he died. So there was like this occurring time, like when my grandma was dying, like every night I had the same fucking dream, and it was just my room, right? And I would see this man, like this old dude, just standing in the corner of my room, just chilling there. He wasn't creepy or anything. He was just chilling there. And keep in mind, I was like 5 at this time, and then he would it would just happen like every single night, and he would like kind of like salute me off like every time the dream would end. And then I told my mom about it one time because it was starting to creep me the fuck out, and then she was like, "Okay," like she didn't know what to say. And then the day that my grandma died, we had or my great grandma, we had at her funeral, there was a guy there standing with my grandma in a picture, and I pointed at him. I was like, "Mom, that's the guy." She started crying because that was my great grandpa. Like that was him. And I only met this dude one time when I was a baby.
Yeah, I don't
So
think
there
I've
was no
ever
way.
like seen somebody before that I haven't like actually known in my dream.
Nah, I haven't had one of those.
It was fucking weird, dude.
But
I just either have the same recurring dream, or I have like a dream with like the same theme, like the same scary shit that scares me every fucking time.
I don't usually have nightmares though.
The
I
only
don't have them
same-
that often, but when I do, they fucking creep me out so much, dude.
But whenever
The
I have a
only
nightmare,
same
I always
recurring
wake up
dream-
before I'm supposed to actually wake up.
The only same recurring dream that would fucking creep me out was when I used to walk home to my grandma's every day, and I would wait for my mom to pick me up, and I would have a dream, right? And it was this nightmare, and I would have it every single fucking time. And I was walking down, what's the name of the road? I'm trying to think, because you guys were Market Street. I was walking down Market Street, and right by my grandma's house. And then this guy would just walk, and I was walking with my dog for some reason, and I never walked my dog on the way home from school, because like, why the fuck would I do that? So that's how I knew it was a dream. But I would walk home with my dog every night, and then this dude would just like keep following me and keep following me and keep following me. And then the last night that it ended, like this all stopped, the dude stabbed me in the back, and that's how the fucking dream ended. I was like, what the fuck was that?
I kind of want to
Yikes.
have more like. I hate when I go to bed and I don't have a dream. Like it's
Those are the
just-
ones you forget.
No, you don't dream if you don't even remember it slightly. Every
There are
dream, you
nights
gotta
that-
remember that you're dreaming, at least. Like, you know you're dreaming, but you don't know what
I
it was
feel like
about.
there are like some nights that you don't dream.
Yeah. And those nights, you know... Well, because when you wake up, you know you're dreaming.
The only nights that happens to me where I don't dream are nights
Oh
where it
yes,
feels like
we
I
dream every
fall
night.
asleep.
Some people claim that they never dream, but aside from that, we all do dream every single night.
No, but what
No.
I was saying was the only time that happens to me is where I can't remember that I had a dream is when I fall asleep and it feels like I woke up in like 2 seconds.
Yeah. Same.
That's like the only time that I like can't remember a dream.
So cool. You never have any nightmares that like just fucking scar you for life?
No, I think the only crazy nightmares I've had is falling. That's like the
Those aren't
craziest.
fucking crazy.
Dude, I hate those, especially when you fucking end up on the floor in the morning.
Yeah,
What?
I've woken up mid-fall. Like, that shit freaks me out.
You've never had that where you had a dream that you fell and that you like fucking became like paralyzed or some shit and you were like on the
No.
ground and when you wake
I've
up.
woken up like in my bed too, where I just wake up and like shocks my whole body. Yeah.
Maybe that's just me. Like, maybe I just have like really vivid ass dreams. I don't know.
But yeah, I'll wake up and I'll feel like a whole rush through my whole body when I wake up.
When I wake up from nightmares, though, I don't want to go back to sleep because I know when I go back to sleep, it's gonna play the rest of the nightmare.
I don't give a fuck.
Yes.
I just go back to sleep because I'm tired.
All my dreams have an ending. Like all my nightmares have an ending. Even
Wait.
if like it comes to like a halt and like the one, even if it comes in the halt, it will like continue the next night or whatever. All my dreams have a fucking ending no matter what.
For me,
they just
when
end.
it's a nightmare, it or actually, none of my dreams ever have an ending. If
My
I wake
nightmares
up, it
don't
doesn't.
end, but they will continue to where they stopped when I go back to sleep.
I guess that's kind of why none of my dreams really scare me, even if they're nightmares, because they all have an ending, except for the one where the fucking dude is just chilling out by my fucking mailbox. But I think that's just sleep paralysis, because I'm not really asleep. I'm just like kind of there.
Yeah, no, none of my. If I wake up, my dream doesn't. That's the end of the dream. I don't get it again. Well, I will again, but it'll just be the same thing again. It won't be an add-on.
Nah, mine
No,
are
I want
always
to
like,
know if anybody watching this has the same fucking nightmares over and over and over. If you do, how you experience them, because I feel like Cole's a weirdo.
Well, how
mine
often
are
is
in,
sleep like how common is that?
like
I don't think
every
it's
other.
too
If it's
common, but
like tonight, no, for
Well,
me,
aren't
like
there ways
tonight,
to have it too, like to
for
try it?
me tonight, if I might have it more, because the more I talk about it, the more that I have it, because it like gives it energy and shit. So like
well,
the
this
more that I
stat
talk
kind of
about
scared
shit.
me. It says estimates vary widely, but as many as 65% of people will suffer at some sort of episode of sleep paralysis in their life.
Yeah, I've never had
Unless
it.
you're me and you get it
But
like every other.
I heard there's a way like if you just sleep with your arms like out to your side, you can.
I do that.
Well, that's why. Yeah, yeah, because I remember a whole thing. Maddie was telling me about it one time, and I was just like, all right, fuck it, I'll just try it and sleep with my arms out to the side, and that's supposedly how it happens.
I also did play with a bunch of like Ouija boards and shit when I was young, but
I never tried that shit.
I don't know if that had anything
But
to do
no,
with
she
it.
definitely said that. I remember that vivid. And whenever I hear about sleep paralysis and all that, is that when you leave your arms to the side,
Nope.
like
I've never experienced
like
it.
out
I
in the
don't want to
T
because it
pose.
sounds creepy as shit.
Yeah, I don't know why anybody would lay in the T pose.
I do sometimes, which is weird.
How?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
how?
I just like kind of like
I always have to sleep
go
on my
back,
side.
you know?
I have like on the side, one arm under the pillow, one arm over the pillow.
I don't know.
Like
That just feels uncomfortable.
Okay,
to
does
me.
anybody ever sleep on their stomach though?
No.
sometimes it's like very comfortable. Like I said,
I feel like I have to roll over in my sleep and then I'll sleep on my stomach, but I never
I'll
like
lay
fall
on my
asleep.
stomach with like one arm under the pillow, one arm over it, like one leg all scrunched up, and then one all straightened. Like yeah,
You
No,
know,
I have to be
Cole, something
sideways in order to do
something
that.
I just thought about that is really fucking weird. They like kind of adds on to what you said about your arms out.
Hmm.
Every time I fall asleep, I always wake up in the same exact fucking position. I never really roll around in my sleep. Like that's weird. And if I
I
do,
Yeah,
I
fucking
just
I
ends
roll a
up.
always roll
shit
too.
ton.
I always roll
And
too.
if I do, I always end up in the same fucking position that I fucking woke up
Well,
or
when
fell
I wake
asleep
up
in.
today, since we talked a bunch about dreams, I want to see if it affects it. I want to try and remember. Like
And
what
if you can like tell that you're dreaming, just like kind of like go like, oh shit, this is a dream, and then just kind of like try to control it. Like it's weird. It actually works.
I would be. I don't know if I'd want to control it because I feel like it would go south.
And that's only happened to me like once, and
But I've
That was
never
a
like
dream.
I've never talked in my sleep or done anything
you know
like
what's
that.
funny about that? That was a dream about the dude stabbing me in the back. Cause the night that it ended, I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" Like I just turned around. And I
Oh, you
just,
definitely have talked in your sleep. You talked in your sleep in a sleepover before.
dude,
Well,
that was at my
when I was
house.
at Colton's, yeah, but that was
Yeah,
it.
You went choo choo.
Yeah, that's the only time I.
that was fucking terrifying. Cause that was when the train went by.
Yeah,
was
and
like-
you went choo choo.
And everybody just looked at him like, "What the fuck?" And then he was like, he said something about his cats. He's like, "I need to get the kitty," or some shit like that.
Yeah, you said some weird shit, Cole. Don't say you don't talk in your sleep because you definitely
No,
do.
that's the only time somebody's ever said that. I swear that's the only time somebody's said about it.
All right.
But I knew when I said that Colton was
Because
one
my
of you guys were
mom
gonna
came
say
in. That was when my mom came in and checked on us, and she's like, "Is he talking in his sleep?" And we were all like, "Yeah."
that.
Ben was like, "What the fuck, man?"
But
Like, no. He's
Oh,
like, "No,
yeah.
I don't want to sleep by him."
do either of you guys sleepwalk? I've never sleepwalked.
Nope.
No, I think I have once. One
Casey
time.
almost fell down our
That was-
basement stairs. When
Oh
she
my.
sleepwalked. Yeah, my
Brody
mom stopped her
sleepwalked when I
right
stayed at his
before.
house one time.
What?
I was sitting in the kitchen with my grandma, and Brody walked into the kitchen sleeping in his boxers, opened the garbage can, pulled his pants down, pissed in the garbage can, went back to bed.
Okay, Brody does seem like the guy that would sleepwalk. I don't know why, but he does. That's hella funny.
My
though.
grandma was like, "What are you doing, Brody?" And he didn't answer nothing. Opens garbage can, pulls his pants down, pisses it all in the
You're
garbage
not
can.
supposed to wake
Really,
up
my
people when they're
sister always
sleepwalking 'cause
talks.
they'll
She always
fucking
talks back when
spaz.
she's sleeping. Like she'll always like answer back when she sleeps.
And then he walked right back to bed and fell right back to sleep.
You can talk to them. You're just not supposed to like wake them up because
Yeah,
then
'cause
they'll
won't they
like
have a
kind
seizure?
of freak out.
Yeah, haven't you ever watched Step Brothers, Cole?
Oh yeah.
Wait, he tries to wake him up when he sleepwalks?
Yes, he's like, I said,
What?
I'm waking him up. Don't wake him up. I'm waking him up. And they
No,
attack
I
them.
don't
They attack
remember
him. They throw him
that.
down the stairs. They throw him down the stairs.
I don't remember that. I haven't watched Step Brothers in a long time, but I don't remember that.
That's unfortunate.
But yeah, well, don't they have like a seizure or something?
I don't know about that. They just have like a panic attack.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, then what does it do to him?
They
They
just
go nuts.
freak out because
Well, I
they're
thought
like,
it could hurt
it's like
him.
you fall asleep, like, and if you wake up and you're like just chilling there, like standing, and in the middle of a fucking conversation, you're gonna freak out.
Well, no, I thought it did something to that they could possibly like get a seizure or something.
Yeah, this is right here. It is a myth that it's dangerous to wake up a sleepwalker because it may cause them a heart attack, shock, brain damage. But it is not a myth that it's dangerous to wake up a sleepwalker because of the possible injury the sleepwalker may inflict upon themselves or the person waking them up.
Well, how would they inflict damage on themselves?
They'll
Because
fucking
they just
have a panic attack and probably fall down the stairs like Casey almost did.
No,
it
she was
says
just
rousing
straight
a
up gonna walk
sleepwalking
down.
person might confuse or distress them temporarily. Disoriented, they may strike out at someone close.
So Cole, the next time Casey
So they may just
sleepwalks,
swing
be
on
like,
you.
Yes, because they don't know what they're doing and they're confused.
Yeah.
All right, what were we gonna say, Colton?
I was gonna say the next time Casey sleepwalks, be like, "Hey, bitch, wake up!" And then
Well,
she'll
I don't
fucking wake
remember
up
the
and
last time
sock
she's
your ass
done
in
it.
the face.
It's been a minute. It's been a long time. But I think that's good enough. I think we've talked pretty good. You guys want to wrap it up?
Talks pretty well. I didn't
been
like
about
your
an hour
grammar
and a
there. I'm
half.
sorry.
Good. I don't care.
Yeah.
All right. Well, since you want to be a bitch, you wrap it up.
I don't know. Are we ready to wrap it up? I don't think we discussed that yet.
I just
Wrap
said
it up.
it.
But did we agree? Did we agree?
I'm good for it. I
Wrap
think we
it
talked
up.
enough.
Don't be silly. Wrap your willy.
Yeah, I mean we're at like an hour. Yeah, we're an hour and 10 minutes in. So.
People just love my voice, though.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
yeah.
Shut up, Golden.
All right, wrap it up.
All right. Well, let's remind them to subscribe to our YouTube, which you're probably watching this on. But if you're not, it's the 4am Crew Podcast. Follow us on Twitter at the 4am Crew Pod. And we aren't really going off on a schedule anymore because we're just going when we have time to do a podcast. So just put that notification button on YouTube so you can know when we post. We also give you an update on Twitter. But until then, we'll see you later.